Good afternoon. I am excited to present to you this What's New in Carton 3D Products presentation. We've been very hard at work on this new version and we have a lot to demonstrate to you today. Not all of the new features and changes will make it into this presentation as we are time limited, but I will go through major ones. The first area that we will look at is general authoring. A new object, animated arrow, has been added to the object gallery of RapidAuthor. This arrow can be used to emphasize certain items of your project and is primarily intended to be used in Rapid Manual. Just like other objects from the gallery, this arrow can be assigned to various actions, such as show and hide, move, and so on. When you insert animated arrow into your project from the gallery, the size of the arrow can be adjusted. Size of the arrow can also be adjusted later on by using Edit Object Parameters command. Color can be adjusted using Edit Material command. Animated arrow is especially useful in augmented reality projects. RapidAuthor can be used to produce augmented reality content, as you can see on this short video. In the previous release, we added support of ambient occlusion to RapidAuthor authoring interface. Ambient occlusion improves visual quality of 3D data, adding shades, for example. In this release, ambient occlusion has been added to the HTML publications. Ambient occlusion is turned on by default in HTML publications. To toggle them on or off, use combination of Ctrl plus Shift plus O on your keyboard. A new and improved clipboard has been added to the RapidAuthor. 3D items can now be easily copied and pasted, which was not previously possible except for using clone command. The new clipboard can be accessed from the Edit menu or right-click Context menu on a 3D item. Keyboard shortcuts such as Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V can also be used. Here I'm copying and pasting a bolt, which is inserted just below the original bolt in the structure. You can also select a specific grouping item into which you would like to paste the item. Please note that texts and other non-3D items in the document editor can also be copied using the same clipboard just as before. Data topic and data task specification components now include a new project level metadata topic language. This can be used to control the language of the publication. Several new publishing options being added in this release. The first one allows to inhibit the visibility in HTML publications of orientation axis tripod visible in the upper right corner. Now it's also possible to set the ratio of the text and 3D scene windows in RapidCatalog HTML publications. For instance, you may wish to have slightly bigger window that covers your DPL table than 3D window. We also added a publishing option that allows to completely inhibit the visibility of the 3D window in Rapid Manual HTML publications. This implies that the end user will only see the document side of the project. And finally, it is now possible to natively export X3D file from various Rapid Manual specification components. The next area that we will look at is Cortana 2D Editor Pro. A thick and thin line technique is commonly used in technical drawings to improve comprehension of drawings. A new mode in Cortana 2D Editor Pro allows to quickly apply this technique to the selected object. Double-clicking on an object with this mode enabled reverses position of thick and thin line. Please note that this mode is mainly intended for ellipses and parallelograms. Here I'm quickly applying thick and thin line technique to all ellipses present on the drawing. A new tool called Join Lines quickly joins selected segments using 4 provided methods. In practice, this tool is highly valuable when editing existing drawings with missing segments. Snap to Object mode has been expanded to include moving snapping for tangential and perpendicular lines. In order to use this, first enable Snap to Object mode, then place your mouse pointer on the object so that it snaps, and extend a line, either tangentially or perpendicular, and hold Shift keyboard button. And the final area, Rapid Developer. A new option within update-related settings of import profiles can force to perform update of all 3D items. This option may be needed for special cases when source data does not have metadata needed to indicate changes, such as revision metadata. This can be the case with certain formats that do not support various metadata properties, or when designers of CAD data have not included such metadata. Here, really only 2 items are being updated with the source data. However, this option forces all items to be updated, which can be a good solution once again when source data does not have enough metadata required to trigger an update. We added a possibility to import line sets from JT file formats. Now these line sets can be used whenever you, for instance, create exploded views in the CAD editor itself and wish to import it into RapidAuthor. So this new feature allows that, and in order to import line sets, you can toggle Read all types of geometry option on. And the final topic for today, data import. In this release, we added several new versions of existing CAD formats that we support. You can see them on this slide. This concludes the overview of major new features and changes in this release. Comprehensive changelog is available on our website. Please feel free to visit our YouTube channel, where you will find in-depth videos on some of the new features. Please be advised that all Cartoon 3D products come with extensive documentation. Documents are available in the form of PDF documents, as well as embedded help, which is accessible from all of the Cartoon 3D applications, help menu, help contents. We also have online knowledge base on our website covering typical issues that some of our users encounter, as well as help articles.